Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of this Aether series Let's Play / tutorial. Basically where I'm going to be kind of going through the mod as I Let's Play it with you guys. So this is kind of inspired by Paul Source's Jr. Aether Let's Play, but he never finished that. So let's actually get right into it. So as you can see here in my inventory, I've got a couple things with us. The first thing here I have are these two books called the Book of Lore, Volume 2 and 3. Now this is for the Nether, this is for the Aether, and the way we get these Book of Lores is by just hitting B when we're in that dimension. And what these allow us to do is when we click on them, you can actually insert something from this dimension, and it'll just give us a quick little explanation. So let's get into the good stuff. So as you can see here, I've gone ahead and actually collected 10 glowstone. Now what this is used for is to make the Aether Portal. So just like you would a Nether portal, we're going to place 2 on the bottom. The corners do not matter. So we're going to place 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Now I actually brought myself 2 pieces for the corners just because I like them filled out. And then 2 on top. Okay, took a little bit of damage, that's okay. So, once you have your portal built like this, instead of flint and steel, we're just going to take water, place it in, and there we go. This is our Aether Portal. So great, let's just hop in now and check it out. And, oh shoot, okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. So, as you can see, as the world generates here, the Aether is actually a sky dimension. It's basically the opposite of the Nether. We have all these floating islands here, and it's actually a very comprehensive mod. Is that the right word? It's probably one of the largest mods of all time. Like, this Let's Play will be mostly entirely done in the Aether. Now, as I'm looking around here, we actually got stuck on this blue cloud, so I guess this is a good time to show you what this blue cloud does, and I can do that by literally, if I just drop this piece of glowstone, oh, and there it goes. So, this blue cloud is like extra bouncy. Here, let's see, we can actually read about it in here. When landed, it will bounce you high, sky high. And now the issue is that I have no blocks. So, our first step is going to be heading back to the surface and just getting a few blocks of dirt, probably, so that we can make our way over to the island. So I will be back in a sec. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and caught some dirt over here. And let's just head back into the portal. And we'll make our way towards one of the islands. So this first episode is really just going to be about the basics of the mod. And then as we go on, each episode should have, I don't even know how I did that, its own focus. There's tons to do in this mod. There's dungeons, there are tons of ores to get, items. There's mobs you can tame. So there's actually 3 types of dungeons, and actually, we spawned right next to one of them, which is this big circle thing here. And that is the most difficult of the 3 dungeons. It's the gold dungeon. So we will be saving that for another day. I think we're going to have to sacrifice some fall damage over here. Oh, right. I did not mean to be on peaceful. I was just on peaceful for a second. I'd actually done something in this world beforehand. And I had taken like tons and tons of damage that I did not intend to take. So just like any regular Minecraft world, we're actually going to start off by cutting down a tree. So in the Aether, each tool actually, oh shoot. Okay, each tool has a special property. So wooden tools, or also known as skyroot tools, will actually yield double the material if used on the right block. So let's go ahead and come up here. Now you have to use either wood and stone to make the tools out here. But just like regular wood, we can make our planks, we can make our crafting table, and our sticks. So if we just place our crafting bench down and make an axe, as well as a pickaxe. And you know what, let's just go ahead and make a shovel while we're at it, just to show you what I'm talking about. So this is, if I use the shovel, here, if I break this dirt regularly, I get 1 piece. But if I use this wooden shovel, I actually get 2. Now, this doesn't work on blocks you place down yourself. So if I take this dirt and place it down, it's not naturally spawning. I only get the 1. You see, I didn't, let's use the shovel there. I didn't double my dirt here. I'm only getting the 1 back. So you can't actually get infinite amounts of resources that way, but it is definitely the better approach because you'll get double the yield. And oh boy. So going over some basics, on your first day, you're going to want to build a little hidey hole just like regular. Now nighttime isn't really much of a thing here, but there are things like these guys, the zephyrs, which are incredibly annoying. So this snowball does not actually hurt. As you can see, I just got hit right in the face. However, it will do exactly that. It pushes you far, 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 and you can end up falling off the edge. So I was lucky there. Oh, and we'll go check that out in 1 sec. And I didn't end up falling. But let's just use our skyroot axe here to get this tree and get double the wood. And then we'll start gathering some stone. So in the Aether, you actually have different resources and stuff that are kind of the equivalent to certain ores in the overworld. Now, also as you can see, certain tools from the overworld will work. Now, a lot of people say they don't, but it's more the other way around. Aether tools don't really work in the overworld. Because if you can see, this pickaxe is working just fine on this stone. But we can also go ahead and use our new skyroot pickaxe to get double the yield. Now, the reason I actually mentioned the ores here, and I didn't think we would find one so quickly, is that right above us was actually a purple ore. I don't know if you guys saw that right up here. But this is basically the equivalent to iron in this dimension, and it is known as zanite. So we're just going to pillar up. We're going to mine this, and it's going to give us zanite gem. Now this you're going to want a lot of because it basically is used in all the crafting recipes. You know, we're able to make things like enchanters here, which this is, I am playing this in the version that the mod came out for, which is beta 1.7.3. So that's not an enchanting table. It's a whole different item. Real quick to go do something, but I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, now I don't want this video to go on too long, but I do want to show a couple more basics here. So, as I mentioned, with the skyroot pickaxe and the skyroot tools, you will get double the yield. Now with the stone tools, or the holy stone, as it's called here, you actually have a chance for whatever item you're mining or animal you're attacking to drop a yellow gem. Oh, there. I don't know if you just saw that. So this is ambrosium. Now this does a lot of things. It's kind of like the equivalent to coal, but it can also be used to make, to fuel a lot of things. Not smelting though. It's used to fuel things like incubation, and tons of other things that we're going to go over in the following episodes. You can even see there's some actually over there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just chilling out over there. Now, basically what I'm trying to get at here is that all the tools in the Aether, when used properly, have special properties. So the Holy Stone Pickaxe will drop Ambrosium. Skyroot will double your yield, but cannot be used for like ores and things like that. And the Zanite tools, so actually I should not have broken that. Let's just make a Zanite tool. Can actually, basically the way Zanite works, this is very strange, but as it gets weaker in durability, it gets stronger. So your sword will do more damage the less durability it has. Your armor will be more protective the less durability it has. And your pickaxe will mine faster the less durability it has. Now it can also be used to acquire special things like those trees up there, as we'll go over in later episodes, require a Zanite axe. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mine 1 or 2 more trees, get a bit more dirt, and the last thing I would want to do before we end off this episode, I think, is make a parachute. So let's go do that. So in the Aether, this is technically supposed to be all happening over the overworld. That's why the clouds are below us. So if you fall down, you actually end up falling all the way down to the overworld and generally dying. So a way to negate that is if we actually come up here to this. Now hopefully I can do this before I die. Oh, and I was not able to. Perfect example. So I fell through, landed on my portal. I only landed there because we were already next to my portal. Yeah, I'm gonna cut and go get my stuff, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so just gonna finish off here by actually showing you how to get this cloud and what to do with it, and by mentioning that you should probably build a bed right next to your portal in the overworld, so that, or build your portal near your house, just so that way when you die, if your portal is not near spawn, you don't have to spend a bunch of time running back. Okay, so now that we're at this cloud, I basically just want to show that there's 3 main types of cloud in Aether 1. This white one, which is the most common, is what we're going to use to make single-use parachutes. This golden one, which is harder to get, it's all the way up there, and you always have to like basically pillar up out to it, can be made to use 20-use parachutes. And this blue one, as we saw earlier, can be used to bounce really high, and that will be useful once we have some flying animals and need to get around. But let's just start with this cloud. So clouds you fall through 1 time. So if there's a stack of 2 clouds, or 2 block high clouds, you'll fall through the first one, as you'll see, and then you'll stand on the second one. If there was only 1, we would actually fall through. So now what we want to do is just collect 4 pieces of cloud and put them into our inventory just as such. And now with our cloud parachute, this will be the final demonstration of today's video. But if I were to fall down and I right click, and if you don't do it in time but you have it in your inventory, it will do it automatically. It will actually glide all the way down to the overworld and land safely. So that's pretty much it for the first episode of this tutorial. Next episode, we'll start taking a look at gathering a few more resources, some of the mobs in the Aether, and probably building a house. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more great content, and have a great day.